Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Antigravity Crashpad. Thought I'd just show you one of the weird things that happens with this game. So right now there's a column of crude oil. It comes along here. And you can see this is the side that's coming down. And so sometimes weird things happen with the game. I had a couple of columns of oil here. And this tile of oil was the one that was coming down. As long as there's some way of connecting, it will then go and grab it. And when these tiles are over pressurized, it will grab from all the tiles until they get down to whatever a full tile is, and then they'll start coming from the top. Yeah, we are just slowly getting this area cleaned up. My big column of oil is slowly pushing its way across. And my dupes are right now making databanks. I need 400. We'll check that here in a second. Data, we have 300. Yeah, so my next research I want to get done is that one. So yeah, 400 databanks plus a couple of more to finish that one off. But that's all secondary news. The primary news is the cargo rocket's done. This is done. We've got food. I just basically reconfigured our landing rocket and put a nose cone on it. Very nice. So yeah, where is iTwitchy? iTwitch. Wait. Range of 20. Okay. Very important to check the range first. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can now go get fullerene. We are making thermium. It's a great day. And I've got coffee. Oh, there's my slowest of new dupes. And, oh, no, you didn't. You gotta check. Sometimes stuff doesn't become uncontrolled. So yeah, 5 cycles to there and back. These are the dupes making the data banks. They just came out here to use the telescope. Because why not if they're already in space? And how much thermium have we gotten? Oh, right. I keep forgetting that. Space dupes get berry sludge. We're up to 1,100 kilograms. So I can start queuing up the sour gas boiler. Ooh, more oxalite. And this seems like a perfectly fine area to put it in. Let me get that queued up. I might have to get rid of some of the abyssite, even though I'm trying to avoid it. I think I can make it work like this. I am going to have to get rid of some abyssite. But this will be the overheat steam room, the hot thermium aqua tuner, all the counterflow system. I just gotta sweep all this stuff up. But yeah, I think that will actually work. Let's get some additional power down there. Because we are gonna need it. And then what I might do is just put in a liquid lock and then vacuum out this entire area to make my life easier. Get rid of all the digging. And floors and ladders first. And that's these guys being... $300. Okay, so another 70 to go, which might be about the time they get in orbit. And then iTwitch is not a very fast pilot yet. I wonder if they have any, They do, but they need one more for advanced rocketry. Alright, let's get all this swept up, and then we'll see what we're working with. How? How did you encase yourself in an airflow tile standing on top of a ladder? Sometimes. Alright, and there's liquid pumps. Oh, right. It's been a while since I made one of these. I forgot. Oh, that's abyssite, so that is insulating. I forgot the valves. Okay, so we gotta sweep all that out of there, because I need those above the liquid pumps. So let's put in a couple of those, and then we just have the dupes sweep everything. And going through all, making sure I get all the various automation bits in. Yeah, these are just really big productions. I think I'm just going to put in some sweepers. I was thinking about having my dupes do all this sweeping, but I think a set of sweepers will just go faster while they can do the building. Yeah, and then they can grab the liquids. Okay, so let's cancel all that. There'll be a little bit left over there, and that I'm not too worried about. There. Yep. Yeah, and then that's perfect. We don't need that. There we go. How are my databank dupes doing? 422. They can land. Disable. Crew. Alright, they can now get cranking out on the research. Make sure they actually got reassigned. Nails. The heck is my researcher's name? I keep forgetting. Camille. Does Camille have a bed? Yes. Okay. So yeah, they can start cranking up on the research. We're almost picking up the fullerene, and I've got a lot more building to go. And now we got the great sweep going. Alright, how do I want to seal this in? Okay, the sweep going first, then I can seal this in, put in a couple of pumps. This door is over here to keep the polluted air out. Yeah, and then it's just gonna take a whole lot of pumping. We are digging. Yeah. This UI bit really needs some help. Yeah, we were already up to 234 kilograms of fullerene. Yeah, that's just a lot. But we'll let it dig the whole way through. We'll get a bunch of gold and some fullerene and some other stuff we don't need. But I really should only need one trip of that. We've got the pitcher pump. This is all just about swept up. Things are looking good. This automation over here at the research station seems to be working out great. Like, it's using it up slightly faster than it's shooting. And yeah, it is 10 rad bolts for one research point, so that's kind of annoying. Getting through that next bit of research is going to take a long time. Alright, pumps are in, those are set. Got a little bit more sweeping to do. Suppose we can dump that water up here. Alright, we can start to fill in blocks. And then for cooling this steam turbine, I'm just going to tack onto that aqua tuner. Should be fine. Reminds me I need. And this will never produce a whole bunch of excess power, so I don't care about it. I decided to go low key, so this will be the liquid lock. Once I get this sealed in, then I can put in a couple of pumps and start to get all the air out of here. And then finish the construction. Oh, I need to get water into there. I can do that with a pipe. I wasn't going to put that sensor in until I did the pump, but I forgot. I got to do the same thing over here, but I got a pipe. So much to do. Oh, you're done. Come on home. What did we end up with? Son of a, there we go. Yeah, 1.2 tons of fullerene. That should be more than enough. Right, pumps are in. Pipes are in. This is going to have to be super coolant to keep that cool. Alright, so let's get some water going. I don't have any water pipes close. Is it easier? Yeah, it's just going to be easier and faster. Alright, let's deconstruct that. Yeah, then I can dump some water there, dump super coolant there. Need water in here as well. Might as well just do it like that. We're making progress. Yeah, well, don't stand there. This had a dupe get shot with radiation. How do you not have... Okay. The ring get fixed. What's that? All air from down here getting pumped up? Oh yeah, whole lots of polluted oxygen down here. Oh, and all this oil fell over. My big blob is moving. Okay. That's almost all pumped over. Ah, we are making good progress. This really needs a quick key. 50 kilograms. God, I don't know if that's enough. That's what, 25, 10? Yeah, I might need one more bottle. This one's probably done. Yeah, you're good. We are just about there. Right now I'm just waiting for the air to get sucked out. Once that happens, I can seal the rest of the stuff in. And by that point, my rocket should be back and I should have supercoolant and we can start pumping it in. I almost forgot I needed a way of getting supercoolant into the whole system, but I remembered. That's done, that's done. Sweep that. More insulated tiles. Now I don't have a heater for down here, but I should be able to slowly work it up to the right temperature. It's just going to take some of me flipping it on and off, but I've done that plenty of times before. And I think, yeah, I'm starting to run low on natural gas. I think my vent went dormant again. So, yeah, we're going to need some power. I was just looking at who was sick, and I'm like, oh, my rocket's back. I didn't even realize. Okay, you. No crew. You disable. All this turned off. Nope, see. You gotta check on that. I had dupes run into my other rocket to use the bathroom. And you... empty storage. Nice. Alright, so now dupe should be bringing the fullerene down here. We are getting down to a vacuum. We're still in the milligram range, but I gotta make supercoolant first. Let's turn off thermium. And just supercoolant. There it is, people. Supercoolant. I also tossed in a mini gas pump just to help get the gas on this side going down. We'll dump a little bit of supercoolant up here, then I can seal in the steam turbine, and we are so close. It's time to start checking on some piping. That's connected. That's being cooled. That has power. That works. Oh god, I forgot the number. How did I forget that number? Petroleum. 540. Okay. Right now we want you off. Yeah, and now we're going to start pumping supercoolant into the loop. There's already a little bit going through. Looks like we need one more bottle of supercoolant. And then the loop will be full. And we're down to 6 milligrams. That's starting to cook around. There's our supercoolant. Yep, loop is full. And we just need the rest of the vacuum. And here it goes. Come on, you can do it. Perfect. While we're sealing in the rest of this, let's double check the piping. We have liquid shutoff into valves, inputs and outputs, inputs and outputs, outputs and inputs. Mini pump into valves, inputs to outputs. The supercoolant loop is supercoolant looping. Our bridges are not touching anything. Alright, we have power to aqua tuners, doors, pumps, automation to door, pressure, element, hydro. Yeah, we're good. I just got to get it sealed in. It's that time, people. We'll start bringing down the supercoolant loop. We'll put in a little bit of petroleum, and let's see what happens. Yeah, so during the startup of this, it definitely takes some time. But we want this to get up to temperature. There's not a whole lot of water in here. It should be like 25 kilos per tile. And I might have to come in here and put in some way of injecting heat if this doesn't get hot enough. But that's also why I only put in a couple of kilograms of liquid to get started. That way we can click it back and forth. But I've got another 100 degrees to come down, so we'll see in a few minutes. Another way of not injecting heat, but in making this work harder, is if I dump in some more supercoolant. Because we're getting just about down to the temperature where I want it to be. In fact, we're a little bit below. Yeah, we're about 100 degrees off. Okay, so we need to get some heat into here. And actually, that's pretty easy. I can just do this. We don't actually care if atmosphere gets on this side. Well, let's just seal that in and be safe about it. And then I can put a heater in over here until we get to temperature. I mean, it's not the best way of injecting heat, but a little space heater right here, a little bit of atmosphere. I just need you to get above 500. And here comes the heater. I mean, this is not going to be able to keep up to the aqua tuner, but that's fine. We've now got the oil up, petroleum up to temperature. I just got to let this cycle a couple of times, and we'll be there. And there's our first little bit. Let's... Yeah, I'm just going to be clicking this back and forth a little bit. Those are all coming through at 1 kilo. All right, and that all switched to sour gas. And what should this temperature be set to? Methane. Negative 180. So I can set that to there. And now the aqua tuner should start kicking on a little bit more often. I mean, we're not up to full counterflow of any sort. Okay, and you're cycling. Automation-wise, okay, the automation's turning it off. That's good. Yeah, I'm going to set you to 1. What's the pressure in here? A little over a kilo. I got that set to 5. And this is just the way you got to start these, a little bit of batch processing. And then that flips. Automation turns on. A little bit of natural gas over here, but that's fine. That doesn't really matter. I think we're there. I mean, I want to cycle a couple more times to really get running. Yeah, as soon as the aqua tuner starts running, it gets right back up to temp. So we got enough pressure, we got enough temperature. And any natural gas getting up there is getting eaten. Yeah, I got forced off to the side. Well, there we go. The sour gas boiler is almost up and running. I can now finally focus on the rest of these power wires. They've just been sitting at priority 7 or priority 5 because I didn't want them to do anything. But yeah, we can stop burning hydrogen. And then automation-wise, I'm just hooking these to a switch. That way I can just turn them on. Now let's get rid of this and deconstruct the background building. Might leave this hole open for a little bit just to make sure this keeps running, but it seems like we're cycling correctly now. And I think this needs to be higher. Cool. Well, thank you very much for watching. Obviously a bit of a longer episode for you watching and even longer for me making, but sour gas boiler is running and now I should not have to worry about power anymore. Hope you all have a wonderful day and we'll see you next time.